Watchdogs Legion is the third Watchdogs game, this time taking place in future dystopian London. After a series of bombings, it has become a surveillance state, and you join the underground group called DedSec, seeking to recruit and liberate, eventually, all of London. The gimmick this time around is that you can recruit and control all of the citizens, and they have a particular stance, either for or against the DedSec group. I played it by getting it through GameFly in the mail. It is on all the platforms, and the multiplayer portion of the game is not here yet. It is coming sometime in December. I call these types of games third-person open-world city, in the vein of like Saints Row, GTA. With Watchdogs Legion, it's more of an emphasis on traversal, going about it the way that you want. There's not really too many restrictions after a little while. Like, you can just fly around on the cargo drone, like a lot of people are probably going to be doing. But you can also hack all the vehicles. You can go around a boat if you want. You can swim. And then things in your environment you're able to hack as well. The abilities that you do get, all of your recruited citizens are able to use. You start with like the spider bot after a little while. I was using the camo. And then as you upgrade them by completing missions, it increases the strength of them or the duration. But the vast majority of the characters just have this starting pistol, and you're not able to like knock off someone and then take their more powerful gun. You're stuck with that. So the character that I had a submachine gun, so that made combat more easy. But there's not a huge difference otherwise. The story portion is told through these investigations when you infiltrate an area, and then you see these digitized characters, and then you're walking around to then see where they ran off to or what happened. The permadeath part to it, I didn't find to have much of an impact. It just makes it more of a hassle to have to recruit more citizens, since if they die, you have less of them, or they go to jail, you have to free them from jail. The citizens themselves, so you can see if they like you or don't like you. If they don't like you, you can't recruit them. And then along with that, their abilities, they might have their own gun, and then they might have like stealth, or they have more health, or they're stronger, that type of thing. Best part is just wandering around, hacking vehicles, and doing the random odd mission that you have based on the requirements to recruit a citizen. When you are trying to recruit them, they'll give you a particular mission where you have to go to a base and you have to find information, or you have to get something, that sort of thing. The acting itself is pretty poor. They sound like cliche video game characters with generous amounts of profanity for some reason. Everyone's really angry. It's to the point of ridiculousness. I found this funny, but some people will find this off-putting. Emphasizing the free roam part and less so the story, because these are the guys you have along the whole way. You have your recruited characters, you don't have a other main character. The AI is not that great either. I did my usual run around the block thing to escape the police, and this wasn't very difficult. I also have camo, but even without camo, I found this pretty easy. Not too bad for glitches. Just one time, my group didn't appear on a couch, and then when I booted it up again, then they were there. So this part seems solid. This one is a solid rent through GameFly. It's a AAA game, so it's not cheap, and most of the fun to be had is in exploring and those first handful of hours or so hacking around until that wears off. Also, the recruiting part, emphasizing the exploration and just kind of going around doing what you want. The story itself is, because of the acting and your recruiting characters, just the nature of it, you're not going to be too invested, and even like the swearing and all that, it's probably going to be off-putting after a while. But it was fun, just messing around, seeing where I can go, that kind of a thing. And then also, since multiplayer isn't here until December sometime, you're stuck with the single-player portion for now. If you like this video, please give a like. I'd really like to consider subscribing. If you're picking it up on GameFly, please check out the links below, and I will see you next time. Dee doo dee doo dee doo dee doo dee doo dee doo.